How is everybody tonight? It's gotten cool again here. Just grab my little video up on the thing and make sure I'm in view, etc, etc. Oops, where have I gone? Some sound. How is everybody tonight? Must be turned down low, my sound. Okay, that's all right then. Looks like we're good. I don't know why my video is doing that. Uh-oh. I'm on the computer and it's gone into real view. No idea why. Okay. Let's go that way. There we go. That's better. You can see it now. Why it did that? I just clicked on it. Let's put my microphone in the right spot. Okay, wow. Well, I've just been watching Stampin Up on their demonstrator planning place. They've just had a live for 2 hours, which is really cool. So I'll plan something else soon, or based around what they showed us tonight, which was using designer series paper. But I thought tonight I'd use this one, just a note. So this is coming out soon. And I'm going to use some, like this bling is in the last chance items. And I've got some paper that I thought I'd use as well. I've got this one. Now this is actually on sale. It's not in last chance, but it's on sale because it's got some of the colours from the in colours that are on sale to the end of August. So what have we got? We've got, see, it's got Darling Duckling in it and Strawberry Slush, which are both current in colours. So they've got sale on 15% off items with any of the in colours. And I really love this one. So I'll pull that out now. And I grabbed the bling. So this is called Adhesive Backed Pearl Trio. And that's got some nice little blings there. And I thought I'd use. Pull it out and have a look. Put that over there. Because that will look so nice with this. Look. Let me see if it tells me what colours are in it. Let me just go to the website. And I've got it on the computer in front of me. Click on, oh, it's on sale for $5.30 instead of $13.25. That's good. And the colours are Calypso Coral, which is the one, let's go this side, Calypso Coral, Misty Moonlight, and Petunia Pop. But I've chosen Berry Burst here to play with, because that goes well as well. But they all sort of still go quite well together. I got that out. I got this one out because I wasn't sure whether to go with these ones, which are Misty Moonlight, but they go quite nice with Lost Lagoon. So I love the way they just coordinate across things, you know. Cool. And that's Pool Party probably, but you could still use it with the Lost Lagoon. So we'll get that all out, back out in a minute. We'll just play with a little bit of cutting first. Now, I wanted to show you something. So the other week I did a card using this one, which is the hibiscus. So I'll just go and check online and see if that's still there. Hibiscus. Hibiscus, yes, I can still see pictures. So these are in the last chance, the hibiscus, the bundle. And when I was stamping this, it went sort of, you know, I doubled it up and it went all blurry like that. But you know what? I kept it and I thought, I'm just going to use it and put it on a card, and I did that with it. So I had some odd bits from when I cut the edges of this off, because that folder is bigger. So I just kept the offcuts like this and stuck them, one at the top, one at the bottom, bit of white in the middle, ribbon. So that was quite easy to put together. So there's another idea for you. Just got some dimensionals under this piece here because the ribbon is quite padded through the middle, and just put dimensionals either side of it. So that's an idea for you, and that is still in the last chance section. I'll just throw that over there, get it off the table. Now I've pulled these out. I'm not sure if I'll use them yet, but I had them there and I thought, oh, I might have a look. These are called Metallic Textures Rub-Ons. Let me just write the word rub and see if it comes up. Yep. So these are not on special. They're current. Pretty sure they're in the annual catalogue. And they're $24 for the set. So they come with 8 sheets in total, 2 each of 2 designs and 2 colours. So we've got lots of different designs, and I have shown them before on my unboxings. So you've got 2 of each in the gold, and then you've got 2 of each in the silver. But they're great little embellishment pieces to add to your work. We'll just leave them out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not. I fold the end of my packet over when the sticky's on that side of it, so that it doesn't accidentally get on my sheets when I put it back in the packet. So let's cut some paper, and then we'll play with our little mini and do some die cutting. Let me know if you're joining me with your crafting tonight. That'll be lovely. If not, that's fine. Just sit there sit back and relax. Or if you're watching the replay, thank you. So I've just cut my A4 in half, which is, if you're being particular, if you line it up, it's 14 centimetres, 0.85 millimetres. So if you line it up on the one on your trimmer there, it comes out just nicely. And then I score it in half. And I always tend to score to the bottom of my trimmer, get rid of the cutter out of the way, because that way, hang on, what's happened with my video? Stopped on my iPad. On my laptop it stopped. I had the play button. I'm like, what? I haven't seen that happen lately. So sorry if it stalled for anybody. I wasn't looking at it. And then I looked up and I was like, huh? That's frozen. Okay, so I tend to score to the bottom of my trimmer here, just from mentally, so when I'm down here I'm using the scoring tool. Save me cutting things in half. I'll just pop that back over there. And then we've got our card base ready to go. I'm going to use my little mini to cut these out. I'm just going to cut them all out, I think, and see what they look like. This is so cute. So this stamp set has these lines. So you don't even have to draw any lines. Oh, no, I'm going to be on. Now, these are cling red rubber, so just be mindful that they're still available at the moment like this. But in the future, they're not going to be bringing out more cling things. Just going to pull them all out of their little thing. Oh, I forgot about this, putting my labels on. So I'll just get them out, because I'm not sure which ones we're going to use yet. Just be careful when you're doing it. To pull them out, you've got to give them a bit of a yank, but you've also got to be careful you don't tear things. That's that piece. They're looking alright, all centred nicely. There's my little lines. Take the backing off that. I don't know if I'll put all the stamp labels on now. I might not. But I'll put this one on. So let me have a look at their lines. So it's, I don't think it matters which way you put it on, as long as you sort of line it up. So one side's got a bit more around it than the other. Let's have a look at what this one looks like. That's fairly even. So I will just try and line it up on my stamp as best I can. Now I usually go like this on one bit of it, so that when I'm pulling it off, it's got a bit more fluff than I intended, but that's okay. It just means it won't stick to the stamp block too much when I'm, or the case as well, when I'm trying to get it up. This is a fluffy jacket. Fluffier than others. You just need a little bit of fluff on there. Get that off. Now there's a bubble in there. Oh no, where's my fluff? Got bubbles in there. So you see how that was fluffy? It came up really easily. Now just got to be very careful with this. I don't want to stick it to itself or we'll be in trouble. There will be no going back. I just want to try and get that bubble out of there. I'll roll it back down. It's quite sticky because it's going onto my stamp. Stuck to my thumb. Alright, I'll just get that down like that. So this side is a bit closer to this edge. I'll just note that in my brain. And so I'll just go a little bit over. You look at the top and bottom are quite about the same. Okay, so I'll just make sure I go over a little bit. Holding my breath. Hold your breath. I hope I got that on straight. It's more about getting the straight line, isn't it? Oh, it's a little tiny bit crooked. Let's stamp it and have a look. Put it on something. Just going to wipe it down to get residue off it. I've got a piece of white card just sitting on my desk. Look at that. Actually, I wonder if that's going to match my dies. Oh, look at that. Cool. Right, I think I'll go, I might do pink lines. What do you reckon? And maybe we'll do Junior Pop just to go that little bit lighter. Let's get the Lost Lagoon up here. That inks up quite nicely. And I won't need to worry then. I can centre the lines around it when I cut it. There we go. Now mine have gone a bit lumpy there from the ink because I've got a lot of, that's quite wet. I'm not going to worry about it because it's quite, looks like I meant it, so I'm okay with that. But if you want a really fine line, you have to ink it a little bit more specifically. Let's just have a look. If I ink it up this way, I can carefully go softly, softly, softly. Let's see if I can do it. It's a very fine. So when I'm doing that, I can see, let's see if we can get some focus on this, where the ink is. See the light on it? It could just be because that ink is quite wet. Let's just grab another bit of card. And let's grab one out of here. Hang on. I've got one handy. Let's chop a bit off. Maybe about that big, isn't it? Let's chop one down. Did I get that right? Oh, that was close. How close was that? I'm just going to breathe on it because I've inked it a little bit ago. It's not the same actually. It could be the ink. Okay, my ink might be too wet. It's still okay though. I'm not too worried about it. Now, what else do you want? So the other way to do a fine one would be with your black. Just get that water off there. One more while I'm at it. I'll have a few cards ready to go. We'll do a plain black one. See how that goes. I'm just going to hang on, I've got to hold that differently. Hold my ink pad like that. It's hard to see because they're so fine, the lines. Seem to have more ink at this end. Go back in there. Let's just see if this one goes better. It's quite fine, but I'm still getting those little lumpy bits. Not sure why. It's not on the stamp, it's my ink, because the lines are quite clear. Okay, so one last thing, they are getting rid of the markers, so if you're wanting markers, make sure you grab them. The last chance, I haven't checked if there's any markers there. Let me go look. Markers. Oh yeah, there's still some there, but they are in the last chance. And I've got a black one. Let's see if that's still there. And that might have gone because people really wanted them. Black. Okay. Black marker. Oh yep, let's have a look. Basic black Stampin' Up marker, that's this one. They still have them. It's got two ends to it. Yeah, I just want a bit of cardboard. Another bit of card. Let's just use that one for a minute. How big did I do that, you're going to ask me? It was about 10. Let me look at this one. The actual piece of card, this frame, well, this card's about 11. 11. That's 11 long. Isn't it easy? And it is, if you want to know how wide it is, it's about 8 centimetres wide. I'm going to try this one, doing the marker thing, so see if I get a better line with it. So if you do this, if you do it quickly, you can just stamp it. If you take longer, like don't rush, you can just breathe on it. Put a huff and a puff to get it moist again. Oh, I missed those two bits, so I'm not gonna go back in. But that's okay. All right, so that turned out a bit better for me with my stamping to do it that way with the marker pen. I've got a more even coverage of the ink. I'm just making up all little pieces here, and then we'll play with the dies. Make up a few things with that. Stamps have we got in this? Let me have a look. But you've got this best ever, just a note, and happy back to school. Okay then. I think I might do just a note. No, which one's just a note? Just a note. This one. Here, I'll put the label on this one. Make sure I put the right words on this week. And just put a little piece of fluff under one end. So I tend to put them on this side because I pull them up that way. And that way you can pull them up easily when you want to get it off their block. Make sure you get it the right way. Just a note is that way. Come down here a bit so I can see what I'm doing, because I like to look over the top of it when I do this. Alright, there we go. I'll just give it a little clean, because we haven't used it yet. I'm not sure what we're doing with it yet, so haven't even looked at any other cards using this set at the moment. It comes with a little packet of dies like that. It's so cute. So I'll be keeping that inside my stamp case. We've got all these bits and pieces, so I'm thinking it'll probably end up... We could even stamp it on there, and then we can cover this bit up on that one. We've got a few here, haven't we? Perhaps we'll leave that till later. Okay. You know, you could even use this and go across that way to make a little crosshatch thing. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Welcome. Just playing. Wednesday night playtime. Maybe I should call it that. You could stamp that on there, but I won't do that now. I have all these ideas pop into my head. Put that one back in the box. Alright, let's just die cut these things out. Get my little mini out. My little mini. Isn't it cute? And these all fit on the mini. Look. Okay. So we'll just die cut a few of them out and see what we like. Which way will I go? That way? I'll put a bit more at the top than the bottom. So this way it doesn't matter whether your lines were straight on the stamp or not, because you can line up the die with it. Hopefully I've got that right. Watch your ears if you've got earpods in, because it's a straight die, it's going to go pop. Ready? Oh, that wasn't too bad. That just die cuts that out. And if you do that on a bigger piece with more around the edges, you could use it to use as a mask. I still might hang on to that for a minute. There's one. I think I'll just cut all these ones out while we're at it. It's warm now. A big jacket on. It was cold before. That gets so warm though, that jacket. Here's the mate lower. Hang on a minute. What have I done? I've got a bit close to the edge on this one. Whoops. Oh well. It'll be a rough bit of note paper that we just pulled out of the notepad. Oh, that's better. Hi, Di. Welcome. Watch your ears. I've got this straight thing going on here. I'll go slow so it doesn't hurt anybody's ears. I don't wear earpods much, so It's not bothering me, but it's something I have to be mindful of because some people do wear ear pods when they're listening. Just making a notebook. No, not. You could though, couldn't you? Just making a few card tops. Now, will I do that side or that side? Oh, let's think for a minute. I could stick something over that down the bottom, couldn't I? I've got a bit here that didn't ink up properly. Let me just line that up. So yeah, it's probably best to stamp it more than I did because of this die with the notchy bits. It's worked out so far, but I've stamped it in the middle, whereas I probably could have gone a little bit over. I really like this because you're not left with lots of little pieces. And I'll just do one more while I'm at it. So I'm using Berry Burst here. Lining things up. I'll go quiet and I've got to think harder. Does anyone else do that? When they're doing this? I guess if you're crafting on your own, you might be quiet anyway. Although I do talk to myself sometimes. So. I'm going slow with this so it doesn't go pop. Go. Oh, look at all those pages. Woohoo. Right, that's that one. What else have we got off here? Oh, I wonder how this one works. What are we going to do with that bit? Oh, I've got to get them off the packet. They're stuck. I like the paper clips. I'm going to do them in gold. Now, what's that bit? That's the top of the... Oh, maybe that's that thing. Is that thing? Oh, look at that. That's that thing. Oh, let's just chop them up. Let's just put them all on the sheet, eh? We can't just put that down on the sheet, isn't it? Does anyone ever try that? Although it would be thick with this cardboard, that would be the only problem. Oh, this is all in one piece. Oh, look. Little heart. Oh. Get them off. And a little star. Okay, we'll put this one back on the sheet because that can go back. Over there. Wow. Now, what are we going to do with this? Put some gold around here somewhere. Where did I put it? Let's do a bit of gold. Got a piece of gold left over from something. Just make sure with your plate you turn it over so that it keeps it flat. So it's starting to bow up a little bit in the middle like that. So I turn it over so it's down on the base. Alright, where are we? I'm going to do these ones. Maybe I'll just chop them all up on here. A bit there. And I'll have a whole lot to work with. I like to get as much as I can out of my pieces of board. Anyone crafting along? You all crafted out. If you watch the other one. I watched the other one while I ate my dinner. It's good. Enjoyed it. As for Demonstrators, there's another one tomorrow. And they're recording it as well. Okay, let's get that off there. Just don't lose your pieces. Tap them off. Okay. I could just use what we've got out tonight. Let's just throw a few of these back in here so we don't... No, I should have, I should have taken a photo of that before I pulled them off. I think of these things later sometimes. Never mind. If they don't all fit in, we'll just make them fit. Oops. I'm going to fit there. I know, I could wind the video back, couldn't I? And see where they all were. Here's an idea. Did anyone else say that already? Alright, we'll just pop that back in there for now so I don't lose them. Nothing worse. I've lost one die so far in my Stampin' Up life. I think that's not too bad considering. I do use a thing like this though with a magnet in it when I'm working a lot. So this is for our class on Sunday, the Kintsugi Suite, and that will be fun. A few people registered for that. Today and asked me, what are you making? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We make it up as we go along here. A card. I'm making a card. This is called Just a Note, if you've just tuned in. And it's got all these cute little bits and pieces so you can make up like a little folder, clipboard sort of thing. We've got some, yes, I should have put adhesive sheets under this. I think of it after I've done it. Never mind. Right, I'll keep that piece and I'll use it again for the rest of it. Alright, we've even got some dots. Oh, you could even use the dots if you wanted to out of the middle. So we've got all our components. I just love these, they're so cute. Little paper clips. You could even stick the whole paper clip on if you want to see all of it. And have to stick it over the back. Now, where's that other bit? This bit. Look at this bit. Don't know how that goes. Because you could do them in the different colours, like the black base and the metal bit, but I might just use the gold. Alright, we've got a card. We've got some paper. I like this one, so I thought I'd use this. We've got a stamp. We're going to do Just a Note somewhere. Let's just play a little bit. Is that one or a black one? Oh. I think I'll use the pink one. Now I saw someone cut the background like it was a clipboard thing. I'm wondering whether to do that. I think I might cut that one to give a bigger pink around the edges. So we'll go bigger than we normally, smaller than we normally do. So normally I go 14.35, so I'll go 13.35. No, that'll give us more, won't it? Maybe we'll go, actually, what? I think we'll go 13.5. See what that looks like. Gives us a nice border. Okay, so I took off, how much should I take off? Half, 10, 13. So we'll take off, we'll go to 9.2 or something like that. See if my maths brain's working. That's not too bad. See, if you do it like a little clipboard, I like this piece, like a little clipboard. Oh, maybe it needs to be a bit smaller. Got a clipboard over there. Oh no, it sits down like that, my clipboard. It's about there. You could put it on the top of that, couldn't you? No, I think I'm going to cut. No, I don't have the Stampin' Up punch for the corners. But you could use something rounded, which you do have, and just round them off. Or just trim them. Actually, you know what we could do? We could use this. That'll work. And on the back, I'm just going to draw around them like that. That'll work. And I make these round corners, see? So if you've got the punch, there is a punch they used to have. I don't have it anymore. And then just trim it off. Round corners, see? Fussy cut. That's not too bad. I mean, you can draw it on the front if you really want to, but I just sort of draw it on the back so that I wouldn't see it. Trim that one off a tiny bit because I went a bit off there. And then if you've got an emery board handy, because I've always got one handy here, just use your emery board. And smooth it down. If you're not good at fussy cutting like me. Some days I am. Other days I'm not. That's why we have dies, isn't it? That's not bad though. It's not bad at all. Okay, let's get rid of those little rubbishy bits. There we go, now it looks like that. A little, you know, a little clipboard. Maybe I have made it too big. No, we'll just do it like that. That's okay. I was going to use a paper clip. We could have 2 sheets of paper on there. I'm going to stick my paper clip. They're cute. I can't use all of them, can I? No. I like that one too. That's so cute. I'm trying to think how that normally sits on. I've got one up there somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, it sits in there like that. Yeah, that's the other thing I could do, is put that on there. Decisions. Okay. Well, we can't have all of those things on there. And I wanted to use some of this too. So I think I'll just have to embellish a few and then we'll just finish one card off. I'll put that on there. I really need to get that with my clipboard, I think. That with the clipboard. And then we'll just make a few other bits and pieces. With all these little things. That one can go on there. And then you've got a paper clip on this one. See, I really like the look of the paper clip. So maybe you could just have it hanging around. Have it sitting down the bottom there. Let's just stamp. It's so cute though. I think we'll just put just a note in the middle. I'll do that with the black. I haven't stamped this one before, so let's find a bit of something to stamp on here. See, we might just use a bit of kintsugi offcuts. Ah, see? That was lucky I tested that. I put too much ink on it. What if you cut a heart or flower and paper clip it on? Oh, yes. You mean out of a different colour? Yeah, I put too much ink on that one then. Let's go on the back. Just be light-handed, Fiona. I just re-inked my ink. Oh, that's a new ink pad, sorry. That's better. Just a note. So cute. Alright, I'll just do a different colour for the heart. I like the look of the whole paperclip though. That's my only problem. Oh, you can, oh look. Oh, I think I just discovered something. I think you can put that down there, like that. Well, I stuck it like that. I'll do a different colour. I'll do a bit of the pink. Just happen to have a piece here from a die. I'll just do that over the side here. Not all of that stuff on the desk. Still got a bit of, oh, hang on, what is going on here? I've still got a bit of gold stuck in there. We've got this piece stuck in there. Look, you can make something out of that too. You might, while I've got the pink out, just put a couple of other bits on, like those little arrows. Big arrows and little arrows. the piece. A couple of little hearts. Just putting that through over here. Oh. These ones. Oops. Throw my tool around. Back on there. I got it stuck. Does that look funny? Looks a bit funny. Maybe I'll just stick that one on. Look. Could use the little pink ones. Just a note. Not sure about the pink heart. That would be a really quick, easy card. We could put the little heart on there. Is that the big heart or the little heart? And she got these ones as well. We'll keep those for something else. Or a flower. Oh, I haven't. Oh, you mean one of these flowers? Guess I could, or I could stick that one on there like that. I think I like that better. So I haven't used any of my little blingy bits, have I? But I could put a little bit on here. What have we got? We've got this, and we've got that, and the gold. Or maybe even a little piece of this. On the bottom of that, because doing arrows. Oh, can't decide. What do we got on that one? Just a little splotch of gold. Maybe a splotch. Might be too much otherwise. Right, now. I don't know how to get this off. So you have to be careful with these, because once you've used a bit, you don't want to get it stuck on your fingers. I'll just rub that bit on there, down the bottom there, that bit there. Now I'm just going to use a pencil so I can see where I'm rubbing. You could use another tool. I think I'm just going to do it that way. Okay. Let's see how we went. Oh, we're stuck to things. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do that. Oh no, it stuck to everything. I got it all over my glass mat. Oops, that was a good demonstration, wasn't it? I think you're better off cutting these out. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, they're really sticky. Well, that just changed it up, didn't it? Oh, look at that. Wow. Well, that was a good demo anyway. Show you how to bling it up. I think you better cut them out individually first before you do that. Look at this. How can you see my thing? That's so cool. Wow. Well, there you go. What not to do. I can put both hearts on. I can put lots of things on there. Look at that. We're just going to play. We're just going to go with that, girls. I'm just going to put that down and leave it there. That's pretty. Well, I was aiming just for this little piece here, but it's quite sticky underneath. So here we go. Just push it down. Looks like a bit of gold foil. We've covered up the A. I don't think it really matters. Look, I'll just clear a little bit of it off the A. That was funny, wasn't it? Not funny if you wanted to use it on something else. Wow, they are sticky. Yes, Cheryl. They really are sticky. Now it's all over my mat. What a shame. I might try and put that on something so I don't know if I'll be able to get that off without ruining it. Oh. Maybe I should leave it on the glass mat so it looks pretty. Okay, so there you go. You can use that like that. And I'm just going to leave it all on there. Push it down because it looks so pretty. And look, it's even on this one, but I'm still going to leave that there too. It's like an embossed piece on my thingy. I don't think anyone else will have one to match mine. No worries. No worries. And what were we saying about? Looks like having leaves on it now. Yeah, it does. What did Cheryl say? Put both hearts underneath the paper clip so it looks sort of like it's holding them on. Right, where did that paper clip go? Is that stuck to the back still? Oh, hang on. I think I've lost the paper clip in the excitement. It's not on my thing, is it? Hang on, let's have a look. Here it is. Oh look, there's still a little bit under there. It'll be a gold arrow now. Here we go. There's a gold arrow. And here's a ready done heart and paper clip. Oh, you gotta laugh. Well, I just laugh at things like that. I mean, yeah. Glad it wasn't a one-off thing that I can't get another one off. But see how it's landed. I put that down the right way. Hang on. I'm missing half of it now, so I don't know which way it goes. That way. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's instructions on here too, and I probably should have read that. I think I've used it once, and I cut it out last time, the piece I wanted to use. We used it a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Let's go back to the instructions in case anyone wants to know what they are. Let me find them. Hang on. I can't even find my instructions today. There you go. Oh. See, I have used it before and I cut it out. Pretty sure it says something on here. It says cut. Read your instructions first. There we go. You're glad I'm doing the trial and error. Well, I did read it last time I used it and I forgot. Oh, look, it's on my nail. They make pretty nails too. Cut the rub-on design from the sheet, then peel away the backing sheet. Place the silver or adhesive side down on the paper the silver adhesive side. So if you look at the back of it, it's silver adhesive side, see? And then rub with your finger until the image transfers to the paper. So there we go. Never mind. I think I saw someone else had done this as well, but I just forgot. I was a bit tired today. I even had a nap. But then I think I napped too long. You know when you nap too long and you're like, who am I? Where am I? It's a bit like that. Like, oh, I've got my life tonight. But that's okay. This woke me up. I'm just going to leave it all on there because I love it. I think it looks cool. So what we're doing is putting the heart on, what did Cheryl say up there? Both hearts underneath the paper clip. So it looks like it's holding it on. Sort of like that. We'll glue everything together in a minute. This stuff's really sticky though. It's really pretty though, isn't it? I'm not sure which way to do the hearts. That's not working for me. I think I'm going to stick the heart down with a little tiny bit of glue onto my paper. There. And then I can stick that one somewhere. And then we'll use that sort of through there maybe. Now it's sticking to my heart. Sticking to my heart. So I want to see the whole paper clip. I'm going to put that on an angle, I think. Now it's all roughed up. Looks a bit rugged. Right, if I put that through there, that's better, I think. And then I can still see the rest of that paper clip. That'll work. That was funny, wasn't it? Good to have a laugh. Got a bit of glue in there. You think I put much on then? Okay. Does that look funny? Just not sure about my paper clip. I know paper clips go around the back like that, but I like the look of the paper clip. Doesn't look right though. It's not working. Not the way I wanted it to look. Here, Fiona, abandon. What if I just stick the paper clip on this side? Hang on, where's my little gold arrow? Got a gold arrow here. What if I stick him under the paper clip? Pointing to the words. Everything's sticky now. Well, this turned out different, didn't it? What do we like that? How's that? I love this little decoration on the table. Wonder how long it'll last on there. I think we'll just stick that on there. Love the look of it. Just putting a tiny little bit of glue on there. Oh, got another arrow there. That was really funny. Oh, well. So let me know in the comments if anyone else has tried this stuff. The metallic texture rub-ons. Alright, let's put that base down. I'm going to put a bit of glue under that. Put that on last. I think I'll just put it down flat. I won't put it up on dimensionals. So pretty. Now will I keep going crooked or not? Oh, I don't know. I sort of like it crooked. I can still put that bit straight. Yeah, I like that. Or we could even put that on an angle anyway. No, I'll do that straight. Clip it on. Put it on my clipboard. That's cute. Oh, that is cute. I do like that now. We better work out how we get this off so I can tell people how to get it off their glass mat. I think you could just rub it. It'd be really nice to use it again, wouldn't it? But I don't think we can. If you had some of the sheet that was empty, stick on, that it came on, maybe that would work. You could put it back on, but I sort of don't think that's going to happen. Never mind, we'll just leave it. You can't see it, can you? It's just there. Might leave it for my class on Sunday. Bit of gold in the kintsugi set, that'll look good. It's actually stuck nicely to my mat. So I shall leave it. Alrighty, that's it for me. Now, what's happening? Well, I've got my kintsugi thing on Sunday, so people can still register for that if they wish to. You can use your own crafting things. You don't have to use the kintsugi set. Just use the ideas and change it up. So that is, if you go to my FionaFernandez.stampinup.net, in the events section, there's a registration form there. You can still register for that, and you can even register for it to watch later. We're going to be recording it, and that way people can still purchase it and watch it later. Now, what are the comments there? Oh, thank you. It does look pretty on the cardstock. I'm quite impressed with that. Thanks for that. Yeah, so, I didn't put any bling on. Hang on. We've got a lot of bling going on, haven't we? But I've got this bling out specifically to use tonight. So I'll have to stick some on somewhere. Stick some down there. These are all the same size, these ones. And now I may not be at my stall on the weekend, so I've had something else I need to go to. So I'm not sure if I'll be there for part of the day or not, but I will post on my social media what I'm doing. So sorry about that if you were expecting me there. Life happens, doesn't it? I think we'll put one over. Oh, I always stick it. Just a note. Do I need 3? Maybe I don't need 3 today. I think we'll go with 2. There we go. I think that was it. So you got the sale on for the in colours, which I mentioned, your last chance, which some of these things are last chance, so I like to use them so you can get a bargain. I think that's about everything. If I think of anything else, I'll pop it in my socials. Okay, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you had a giggle with that. Ciao.